Selena. It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them wheels on and rule.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good. We can do whatever we want to do now. I'm in my bag right now. And I got a feeling, babe. Yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Screaming like making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Hey Movado, how are you? I'm gonna put this AUX chord and I want to see, put one in the chat if you can hear me, because the last time I had some issues. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. If you can't, I guess you can't hear me. So let me know. I hope everybody's doing well. You can hear me? Okay. I just wanted to know because the last time, honey, I was talking up a storm. And hey, just saying, okay, great, thank you. So right along, decided to do it on StreamYard today. Hope everybody's doing well. I know I'm okay. What's up, Betty? I'm always okay when I leave work. After having hard days of work, everybody can't stay at home and chill and relax. Some of us have to get out and get to going. You know how that goes. Hey Betty, what's poppin'? Good to see you guys. Just saying. Glad y'all came through. I ain't gonna hold you that long. Anybody can hit the link. Just let me know if you want to hit the link. I'm riding. I'm driving. I'm on my way. I'm about to go get my toes done. I'm going to Cali this weekend, so about to go get my toes done. Then after I get my toes done, I'm going to the gym. What's up, DMD? How are you? You been cutting up in these streets, DMD? I know you miss me. You miss me, boy. I look him up right. I'm driving right now. I think DMD be missing me, y'all. But anyway, hey Ryan. Hey Randy. I'm just riding along. Anybody can come up. Let me know if you would like to hit my link. I need some company, so if you would like to come up, you're more than welcome. Put a one or two. Well, put a one in the chat if you want to come up. If you don't, I understand. I gotta be real careful. I'm driving in the school zone, but I will definitely let anybody come up if they would like to and have a conversation with your girl. Okay. Let me get through here. I don't want no ticket. I'll put the link in the. Let me stop right quick because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let me put the link in the chat. Somebody would like to come up. Well, not too much is going on in my life. Like I said, I'm just leaving work. So I am really excited about that. Like I said, I'm on my way to get my toes done. And then after that, I need to hit the gym a little bit. So I'm doing all that. So Friday, I don't have to be dealing with that. So yeah, just let me know. You can hit the link if you want to come up. What's going on? What's new on this YouTube streets? I have been in and out. Yes, hey, Channel Forbes. Yesterday, I hit Mr. TJ's chat. For those who know who TJ is, I hit his link because Russell had to be messy. Russell, one of my favorite subscribers, him and Garrett had to be messy and call my name. So I had to go up there and see what the heck they was talking about. Um, and that was pretty interesting. I don't go on a lot of people's panels, so that was pretty interesting. Me doing that. Actually, guys, to be honest with you, I'm a little shy at times. And please, if you have any problems with hearing me, please let me know because I don't want to be talking for almost 30 minutes and just for people not to be able to hear me. Um, but I did that. So I'm trying to get out of my shell a little bit, trying to see, how to maneuver on these YouTube streets. And, you know, I'll probably be doing, Damn D wants to bother me with doing, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. He want me to do, he want me to do an interview with him. What, I don't know, because I told him I ain't talking about that same bull crap. That's what he want to talk about. So we not doing it because okay, somebody done came up. Let me see who is this. Okay, this is Channel 4. I'm not doing that. What's up, Cutting Edge? Let me add you. Hold on just a second. Next
Yeah,
Friday we getting spicy. Oh yeah, okay. We'll see about that, damn D.
yeah, little my lady. I am not coming up here to try to be spicy with anybody today. Nope. Look, I'm bold, right? And
Yes indeed. What you been up to, Channel 4? Because I haven't seen you in forever.
I took a step back. I actually turned 43 on Sunday,
Happy
and
birthday.
thank you, thank you. But whenever I come around to this time of year, it's two times of the year where I actually take all the way back from social media. I don't
Uh-huh.
engage. My dream is well, actually, we all have the power now, but because of what I do, I can't put the phone down because my phone makes me my money. I really don't be on.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying? So when it
okay.
comes up to my birthday, I take away from the job. I even take away from a lot of people that I'm cool with. It's like, yo, if you're really, really cool with me, I pull up. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
Pull up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put my phone down and I rather just take time with the people that actually rock with me. So
Oh, that's right.
it's a detox. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's why I've been very quiet. And then on top of that, I don't even know that you knew. Um, it's not I actually put it out there publicly. I was actually dealing with a court case, so that actually finally got settled. Which ironically, it got settled like pretty much the day before my birthday. So
Uh-huh.
they settled. They gave me all the paperwork, and let me tell you something. I did 20 push-ups and rolled over on my back saying thank you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like to have, and I was dealing with this for like almost 3 years. You know,
Okay. Well,
surgery, all that. So
that's a blessing. Anytime you can move on from something that has been you've been dealing with that's kind of been, a pending issue, that's a blessing right there. So
yeah,
shout out to you for that. Let me speak to a couple of people. Hey, Cutting Edge. What's up, Liz? What's up, Rollo? The Beef. Thank you for coming through. Yeah. Thank you for coming through. So I put the link in the chat. Anybody else that would like to come up, you're more than welcome. So yeah, Channel 4, but sometimes you need those breaks from YouTube. That's why I said if I don't get breaks, like I don't see how people can do it. I need my
mhm.
breaks because if not, I'm cussing people out, like for real. And I don't even like even going that route. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody needs a mental break from social media
Nice.
because if you don't, it's very unhealthy. And then when you get those breaks, make sure you take the breaks and use them wisely. Don't take the breaks and then come back with the BS. Like that's stupid to me. Hey, Elohim.
What's up, Elohim? Hey, Floridian, what's good? What's good? Liz, hey, nice to meet you. Thank you. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't say just social media. I say from everything. For me,
Right.
I have a dream vacation where I could just isolate from everybody. You know what my best vacations were? Where my phone
What?
don't.
Oh, okay. Wow. I ain't got there yet. Maybe I'll get there one day.
Where my phone don't work. No, I suggest that everybody try it once. Take a vacation to where your phone don't work and you have nothing to do but to just put it down and enjoy exactly where you at. Focus on where you
Mm-hmm.
go in life. Focus on, you know what I mean? Because the world is a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And social media has introduced me to that, so I respect it as it is, or at least I try my best to. Even if you take a staycation, shut your phone off, and see who comes in and checks on you. Ooh,
Right.
a lot of people don't want to see that. A lot of people don't want to hear that. But
No, they don't.
you know what I'm saying?
But the truth is the truth.
How about
Any,
you?
any, the truth is the truth.
How about, how about
People,
you
go
focus on
ahead.
yourself? How about you focus on yourself? Like, hey, I always wanted to try doing this. Hey, I always want to try doing something. Hey, I always wanted to try to actually like play around and edit some videos or something like that. I'm just throwing out random stuff out there for people out there
Mhm.
thinking about it. Hey, I always wanted to go on a cruise for the first time. I always wanted to go fishing for the first time. Hey, I always wanted to go skydiving. How about I just don't tell anybody else? I just do it. Just
Just
so
do
I can
it.
get that out of the way.
Now you know what I want to do. I want to go. I think it's streamlining. Is that what it's called? When you're
Oh yeah,
on that string,
the
I would.
zip lining.
Oh, zip lining. I said streamline. Zip lining. I would love to go zip lining. And another thing, I really want to go to some type of island. I don't want to do. Everybody goes to Jamaica. I want to go somewhere else. I don't know. I've heard people talk about St. Croix. How
Yeah.
that's really beautiful there. I really want to go to on a vacation next year. In the summer, God willing, and really just enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Chicky, how are you? Really just enjoy myself and just have a good time and
That
wear look and look and finally wear my bikini and just have a good and just have a good
I'll break it down to you like this, right?
time.
I like that for you, right?
Yeah,
So
right,
you know how a lot of people say work hard and play hard. Nah,
right.
I don't believe that's the thing. Work hard and play hard is regular.
Uh-huh.
I I've been taking the stance for the last year and a half. I work
Yep.
hard for this money. Why should it go to you? I
Uh,
need it. I
right.
worked for this. This is mine. I choose how to spend it. But
Uh-huh.
you shouldn't be up in my beeswax about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I decide I want to go skydiving, I'm gonna go like you said. I want to go ziplining. I want to go to an island and enjoy myself and express something new. You
Uh-huh.
work that for yourself. You should.
Right.
You deserve that. You
So
deserve that for yourself.
let me ask you this question. Are you going to vote? And if you are you doing early voting or are you going to wait to the last minute?
I get seasick crazy, which is weird for an islander. I
Uh,
get yeah. So I mean, as far as boats is concerned, quite a few
no,
people
I
that have
said
been trying to get.
voting. I said voting.
No,
Uh,
it has to be in some canal or a river. I can't do ocean stuff. You feel what I'm
okay.
saying?
Now you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying, are you going to vote?
Oh,
Not
vote.
on a boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
What? That's okay. That's okay. So no, I was asking where you
I
gonna
give
go.
me credit. I give me credit. I kept it clean because you know exactly where I could have gone with that. I kept it
Yeah,
clean.
I know exactly. I have to catch you sometimes. So yeah, no, I was asking, was you gonna go vote or you gonna wait to the last minute if you do vote?
I am on the edge because this is probably the worst decisions that we have right here. It
Yeah.
is it is absolutely horrendous. Just me
Yeah.
because When I call this an ish show, this is an ish show, straight up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is
Right.
this is garbage. So here we got this guy who literally lost
Uh-huh.
in court,
Hey, CX. Hey, Bella.
right?
Yeah.
Here you got this guy who lost in court versus a woman, first off, who can't pick an ethnicity, race, or an angle because she makes herself stupid every time she opens her mouth, especially under a presidency that literally did nothing. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
Lord,
And then,
you giving her a hard time, aren't you?
wait, what's that? Sorry, you broke up.
I said you're giving her a hard time, aren't you?
She was trash from the beginning. Y'all don't want to admit it.
Oh, hey,
Hey, Joe, we did
that's
it.
your opinion. That's your opinion, not mine.
That's my opinion, but I think that all of this is a part of a greater plan. What the 2024 plan or whatever the hell that they have out there right now, which is
Right.
really gonna screw up the. I know about that plan, but it's just a matter of okay, if they pass that into play, then what? You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
unfortunately, the American people or the American citizens or the general populace is in a very, very precarious situation because it really looks like Trump is the better candidate, but I don't want that magnet. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just trash all the way around. You,
What
you get what I'm saying?
what did they say? They said something about the lesser two evils.
Yes.
I guess that's kind of what. But it is. Hey, I don't know. I don't say too much about it. I just want to hear other people's opinions of it. But it is we are in a very interesting position in America. I can tell you that.
Here's him and Selena, because I can tell that you're actually in a car, and a couple people in the chat room are actually mentioning this as well. If you have your Wi-Fi on, if you have your Wi-Fi on in your phone, you might want to turn that off because we can barely hear you sometimes. You've been cutting in
Okay,
and out.
so I just took it off of my car. So can you hear me now?
No, we hear you now. A little bit of wind, but a little bit better.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay,
Yeah.
we're in a very interesting position as Americans. To be honest with you, we have to really observe and listen because none of these people like they can actually do everything that they say that they are going to do. Let's just be honest. I don't know any president that has actually did everything that they said they set out to do.
Right.
And at the end of the day, these are people, and they have to go through also protocol as well to make laws happen for for the American people, and so it's a lot of things that I would say is involved in all of this. I just think that we just have to make the best decision that we think for us. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like about, especially like I said, with me, being a churchgoer, I really don't like it when churches tell you who you need to vote for. That is a big no-no for me. And a lot of these churches are bought by the Democrat Party, even some by the Republican Party. Just depends. But I know for especially in the Black community and the Hispanic community, they really advertise and or promote being a Democrat because that's what we're used to being. When my grandfather was voting, and most older Black people, they were taught to vote Democrat. And I
Right.
believe even Lyndon Baines Johnson talked about it. How he's like, I'm gonna keep these Negroes voting for me for the voting for Democrats. They're gonna be voting for Democrats probably for the next 100 years or so. I don't know the exact verbatim of what he, the statement that he said. But
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know.
but basically, they've made it to where they's like the Democrats are for the blacks, for the minorities, for the poor people. None of these people are for poor people. None of these people are for minorities.
I,
Most of the time, to be honest with you, it's the upper class, the rich folks, the working class, and the poor people. And guess who's taking? Guess who's supporting everyone? The working class,
the
the
middle
wealthy
class and the
people.
upper class is
Yeah,
just scraping off all those cream off the crop, cream off the top that we actually.
right.
So
And I was talking to another teacher today, and she was telling me, she was like, she said teachers should be getting paid more than the athletes. She said, because guess what? We have to teach the athletes. We have to teach the CEOs. We have to teach all these people. Most people go through school. And so they have to have an educator in order to get through school,
check,
correct?
check,
So that's why
check
she
this,
was
check this,
saying,
check this.
uh-huh,
Not to interrupt you, but the
yeah,
fact that
because
you
you
said
just
that,
did. Okay, go ahead.
not to
Okay, go ahead.
interrupt you, no, because I want to add on. I want to add on to what you just said,
Right.
and you're gonna have a focus moment right here, and I think you would actually appreciate this one. Again, I understand your platform. I'm gonna keep it clean, but I think you would actually enjoy this.
Uh-huh.
What if we treat teachers like the stock market? What if that teacher that got that nice little rating, because now they got rating systems for teachers, right? Which I always think is just kind of silly, right?
Right.
What if that rating system for that teacher happens to be a percentage of what that child actually ends up being? So if that child was a athlete and that coach that really was pushing that child over there actually was there a part of the vetting process as far as getting them into the NBA, the NFL, the tennis, all of that being involved. And let's say for the first year of that child's career, or that child that is now a man's career, now that's a stock investment or a dividend investment that goes back to that teacher.
Uh-huh.
That's my
Well,
idea.
yeah, I mean, but I don't think that's realistic, but that would
It,
be a nice idea.
it's an idea. Is it
Yeah,
realistic?
it's a
No,
nice it's a nice idea.
because
The
it's a
thing
company.
that yeah, it's a complicated situation, you know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, I believe anybody that's an educator, period point blank,
They should
should
care
be
about that.
able to to be to be blessed to have a better income than what they have. Now for some school districts they do pay more than others, but really, to be honest with you, I think that they really teachers are, to me, they're not getting paid what they're worth. If
That's
you are a teacher, an educator, you're teaching for a test, a state test that these kids have to pass. That's how they show. That's the scale from the state to show what a teacher is worth from what a kid obtains. But see, that's not right, because see, a lot of things starts at home. Most of these kids, they want you to do a miracle. They want teachers to do a miracle in these schools. If your child don't know how to read, partially some of that is your responsibility, parent. And I can understand that some parents they're already doing a lot. So I can understand that, especially if they're a single parent, they trying to do the best they can. But there has to be a way where you have to spend some type of time with your child and teach your child simple words and how to read simple things. Even though I teach special ed, like applied, academics and stuff, I really
salute to you.
I have to deal with children that don't even know the word "the," and I can understand it more on their standpoint than stupid idiot. I'm sorry. This idiot is in my lane and then beeping at me. Like, what are we doing? So what I was saying is they don't even know the and a, and even if they're in general ed, like general education, some of these kids still can't read. They can't identify what the is, or just a simple word like and or yours. Like,
Yeah.
this is a real problem. So we're teaching for a test instead of teaching them to, you know, things that they actually need to know. They need to know how to read. They not for a test, but because it's important to know how to read and know how to comprehend what you're reading.
Yeah.
These people, like I said, this whole system is messed up.
I
And
mean,
there is hey nature over everything. Hey Keon, and it's gonna get worse because you know, like I said, they have these kids now are so into video games and all this other stuff. They ain't worried about learning.
everything is the fast lane, and the more time goes by at every decade, the
Uh-huh.
fast lane is getting faster. That's one thing
Right.
I've definitely noticed. The fast lane is getting faster, and this is the scary portion of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Before before streaming was going on,
Mm-hmm.
not to beat a dead horse, I was streaming since early 2000s. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
Then when the thing
Right.
gets crowded, I don't like being in crowded spaces. I don't know. If I think I'm bigger than y'all, I don't need to be in a crowded space fighting with y'all. You're not my competition.
Right.
It may sound
Right.
statistical, but I'm not over here arguing with y'all. I'm not over here fighting with y'all for top spot. For what? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's enough around here for all of us to eat. Now, especially when it comes down to our people. When I say our people, I'm talking the minorities. I'm talking about the blacks. I'm talking about the Mexicans. I'm even talking about some Europeans. There's enough for us to really, really work together, and we don't do it enough. You know.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
that's why I go with the barbershop analogy. I think I told you about the barbershop analogy that I had before, right?
I think so, but I might forgot it. Go ahead and tell us
Okay, so
what you.
I'm gonna tell it for the people in the room, and hello everybody in the room. Thank you for allowing me the space to talk. Um, there was a barber shop that I used to go to up the street, right?
Mhm.
When I first got my apartment, right?
Mhm.
Cool guys, like mainly black, all black barber shop. Everybody is cool, right?
Mhm.
So I made it my point to not pick a particular barber. Whoever want to take me is whoever want to take me, as long as they understand exactly what I am coming for, right?
Right.
So this guy started it up from nothing, and he brought his peoples in, like, yo, boom, XYZ and XYZ. If he can't take me, he's just like, nah, my boy will take care of you, whatever. Okay, cool. We eating together, right? So then when his boy gets up and he's just like, look, I made enough money so I could get my own barber shop. Why would you open it across the street? You get what I'm saying? Why would you open it across the street?
So hold on just a second. I'm gonna get. I think. Can you still hear me? I
Yeah, I
don't know
can
if
hear you.
you. Okay. I
No, I
still
can hear
hear
you.
me.
Yeah.
You
No,
can.
so I'm
You
saying
can.
it's like, so when I decide to leave the business that we started together, technically, right? Or I happen to be in
Mhm.
a whatever, right? If I decide to open up my own business, why should I open up my shop across the street to be your immediate competition?
Right. Right.
Why
Right. Right.
why can't I open up across town or something like that to where it's like, all right, cool. If I can't go to this guy, I can go to this guy. So at least we have different locations. How about this? I got a better one, right? Because not everybody does the same thing.
Mhm.
Why I can't be the guy that makes the clippers?
Right.
Why I can't be the guy that makes the lotion that goes on your face and stuff? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, that's how
Right.
I'm thinking, because we could still be in the same shop and we could still make business together. This is what I call eating together. You feel what I'm saying? And
Right. Right.
we do these kind of things where we step on each other's toes, and I wish that we would do this a little bit less. You know?
Well, the thing is, I think in some ways, um, we are some.
You cut out. You cut out. You cut out. You cut out. You mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, I think she got on a bad spot. So, all right, Gary, bust it down. What's good? What's good? What's good? Chickie's History Channel. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Mr. Randy Johnson, what's good?
you hear me? Cause I don't even know what the hell is going on. You can
Yeah, yeah. Now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
okay. One of these I gotta get.
I think she got rid of the wrong one. CX, what's up? All right, so it's just me here. So let me hold it down, bro. Candace Owens. What like how Candace Owens read Mammy.
Here I am.
All right,
Hey,
there you go.
Divine, how are you? Hey, Coco, what's good? What's popping? What's up, Gary? Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a little technical difficulties at times, especially when I'm driving. But can you hear
That's,
me now?
yeah, we can hear you now. MCK, what's up, man?
Yeah. So and anybody's welcome to come up. I'm gonna put the link in the chat again for those who are not busy and want to come up and hang out a little bit with your girl. But yeah, it's a lot of different factors. I think that we're taught in so many ways. Um, some of it is due to slavery, and it's systematic. You know, it's just we're taught to hate each other. We're taught to sometimes compete and and just do stuff like that because I don't know, it's something in
Our entire
our
culture is
culture.
built our entire culture is built on competition. Look at it.
Yeah, that's true too. That's very true. So it's just like I said, it's just a lot going on in the world. I'm about to go in this store, so I'm trying not to talk too loud.
Yeah.
But keep talking because I don't want to
No, I
keep
got you.
talking.
Somebody else come up in here, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, serious.
But our entire culture is literally just based on competition because
Hmm.
you don't hear rock diss tracks, you don't hear country diss tracks like that. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like there's literally a genre called battle rap where we literally go at each other's jugular, but this goes back to slavery days of the dozens. Like, what's the difference? You know, we are the only culture that actually has that. Everybody else is actually pretty much eating with each other. Why we can't eat?
Right.
You
I'm
know?
telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's just really unfortunate. And like I said, I've met so many well, I've had some situations to where I didn't have to worry too much, about people that didn't look like me. What I had to worry about is more of people that did look like me. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but I am saying that. Thank you.
There is a
Um,
conversation.
yeah,
It's a
thank
very,
you.
very
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying.
I know you're public, so I know you can't really much as far as that is concerned. But yeah, no, it's a common conversation. I felt that way the first time I came over here. I was thinking that anybody that's outside of my race were the enemy. And the people that see me the most are people that look exactly like me. The people that use me the most look like me. And it's just like, what is going on over here? So imagine for me, when I first moved to the United States of America, that was a culture shock to everybody. It's like, damn, I thought my people was my people. My people ain't my people. You know what I mean?
Sure. So let me ask you this. I'm gonna take this conversation to another direction. You are an immigrant. Am I
Yes,
correct?
100%.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
So what did you and you don't have to answer this. Did you come over here in the right way where
Yes,
you went through the proper channels? Okay.
yes.
So what do you think about the immigrants that come over? What do you think about the immigrants that come over here and they're illegal? Like, and America is welcoming them with open arms and providing them services that they don't provide regular people in America that need it. Because I don't know about you, but just because a person doesn't have kids and that's single, they need help sometimes. They need help sometimes too. There's certain services. If you make a penny or a dollar over, they're not going to help you with anything. Like with food stamps, some people can't get food stamps that need them because they go by your gross, they don't go by your net. But these some illegal immigrants that come over here, they can get almost what, maybe 200, 300, 400, and maybe more of food stamps or housing. You got so many people that are either struggling, they can't even pay their rent, or they are on their way to being evicted and being homeless. They can't even get housing. But you have illegal immigrants that America is welcoming over and setting them up better than you. What do you think about that?
I hate to say this. This is a sliding scale conversation and an unfair scaling conversation, if that makes sense, right? And while you said that, I'm looking at Chicky's comment over here. Appreciate you, girl. Keep on doing what you're doing. Please keep that pressure going as far as being able to put that information out there. I salute you. I love what you're doing. Please keep on doing what you're doing. Please, 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 please. Right? It's hard because I've come across some illegal immigrants. Some good, some bad. As far as me, I have seen people that actually came over here illegally and they literally did no good for the society. I've seen crazy stuff where someone's illegal over here and they actually were well off in their own country. It's just because of something else or some how you can put it, snafu or some, where you say red flag, why they shouldn't be in here, but they were desperate to come over here in order for them to do what they do. So there's a lot of weird factors that come in there which I cannot speak 100% on. But my number one problem is this. If you come to the United States of America, and I'm not speaking as an American, I'm actually speaking as an immigrant. Right? This is me without my green card talking to you right now. You come here to the United States of America because what is sold to the rest of the planet when I came over here in 2000, land of the free, home of the brave. You come over here, this is practically the land of milk and honey as far as I'm concerned. Right?
Compared to where you're from.
Compared to where I'm from and compared to how I'm living. If I'm over there, I'm not trying to do anything stupid. I'm trying to build myself up and actually try to figure out a way where I could actually get myself in the right position. My mom did that for me. You know what I'm saying? My mom did that. You know what I'm saying? Those people, you can't tell me anything against that. But unfortunately, when it comes down to this country, there's too many loopholes where they don't vet people enough. Back in those days, they used to vet them a little bit more. I don't think they vet them too much even right now.
No, because I don't understand it. Like the people that, I think it was a month ago, Venezuela, it was some gang members from Venezuela. They came over here and they were causing a lot of problems.
Because they threw out a whole asylum over that joint. Now, maybe Selena, maybe I'll send you the video, or maybe you might want to do something about this. Venezuela over there is horrible, and Venezuela's my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so bad over there is that people literally, at least the ones that were of opulence, would literally basically drive speedboats to go elsewhere just to get supplies. Like toilet paper. Soap, yeah. I'll send you the video.
Can I say this, and I'm gonna let you go. I don't mind for immigrants coming over here. That's not my issue. My issue is when they do not vet these people properly. Because I don't blame anybody that wants better in their life, point blank. But what irritates me sometimes is they let any and everything and everybody over here, and without vetting them properly, without them going through the protocol, the proper protocol of being a U.S. citizen. And I don't think that that's fair. Also, I don't think that they should overlook the people that they are already that's here that need help. And it's not just black people that be on assistance. It's more lower, considered lower income
Yep.
Caucasians that are on services as well. People forget that. Even some Asians, Americans. So it's not just black people that need help. I'm talking about the people that are citizens that have either been over here already or people that have went, did it the right thing and got their citizenship.
Let's start.
So
Well, let's start with this.
mhm.
I got something better for you. What about the veterans that actually fought in these crazy, bloodthirsty wars that actually
Right.
helped today? Why we can't start with them? Why we can't start with the old people? But how many billions that we sent
Exactly.
to Ukraine? Are you serious?
Exactly.
We backing up.
Exactly.
We backing up Israel. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something heart wrenching. Like, and shout out to my Israelis that I'm actually cool with. But yo, and I'm not gonna say the word. So I'm keeping this channel safe. I promise you. All right. But let me tell you
Mhm.
that I actually witnessed, and I've witnessed this several times. There's one street that goes to the main beach, or at least one of the more popular beaches down here in Florida. Okay. On a Sunday morning, right? You remember that war still going on over there in the Middle East, right? I'm not gonna talk about countries, right? And me here is me.
Mhm.
Here's my girl. We both black now, right?
Mhm.
We both immigrants now. We are driving west away from the beach, and the eastern side going to the beach is completely locked off, right? We see nothing but this country's flags and they are protesting and they're doing all of that, which there's nothing wrong with a protest, right? I think that's great.
Right.
Unlike Black Lives Matter, they had security details waving the exact same flag. What's wrong with this picture? And guess what kind of cars they were driving? I did not see a single Toyota, Hyundai, Pinto, Cadillac, Ford, Honda. I didn't see one. So what's the rest of the brands that actually is available? Aston Martin, Hummer, Bugatti. What? And this is what America has been sending their money to. Meanwhile, you have regular folk that actually worked and soiled and toiled hard in this country for 4 year wars, could barely get mental assistance, could barely get physical therapy, could barely pay their rent, as far as I'm concerned. And this is the argument that we have in right now. I just think the whole thing is disgusting and sad. And I just wanted to leave that point right there. I'm sorry. But I hope you got that picture in your head.
So you don't think that it's unfair that you did it the right way to become a citizen and the other people that do it the wrong way, do you think that that's unfair or no?
They shouldn't do it the wrong way to begin with. And if that's the case, you do it the wrong way, cool. If you are trying to do it the right way, it's one thing. But there's too much out here where it's like, and I understand it's hard for you, it's hard to catch. But instead of putting money out there, which really, aside from politics, really has nothing to do with us, can you actually put it in your own system to actually fix your own system? Because we are starting to look like a joke to the rest of the world. This United States economy and judicial system and legal system is literally entertainment for the rest of the world on cable TV and YouTube. Sorry. What are we gonna do to fix this? We not even controlling our own system. We're not fixing our own system. That's how I feel about it. You mean to tell me that India, when they had their political issues and stuff like that, they went as far as to lock off internet access from their country to the rest of the world just to make sure they don't look stupid? Did you know about that? Hello? God damn it. That Riaz, I ain't seen you in a long time, bro. How you doing, man? Hope everything's been dope with you. Mysterious Essa Virgo from Georgia. My bad. Hey, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Riaz the Drip King and the King of the Gun Fingers. Know what I mean? I hope you was not calling me Selena, bro. No, but I mean, as far as what I just said here, as far as
Okay,
like,
I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry.
okay, that's good.
I had a lot going on. Okay.
No,
Um.
no, but as far as what I said and what you were able to hear, um, why are we not taking care of our own first? Like that's my
Right.
number. You know, it's like so you don't give help to the guys that got their legs blown off, like therapy, like housing. I remember back in the day, it was like, hey, you join the army, you join the navy, and stuff like that. They take care of you. Now, like you can fight,
Mhm. Mhm.
but you
Right.
more focused on the immigrants. You're more focused on the war that's happening in the Middle East that has nothing to do with us. Just keep it real with you, and you not paying attention to
I'm sure. Uh-huh.
you know what I mean. So that's why, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm at my favorite neighborhood, Walgreens, and speaking to people I know. But yeah. I feel you. I just was kind of curious about that because, like I said, it seems to be an ongoing thing. You know, I think America it helps a lot of people, and that's great. That's wonderful. Um, because to be honest with you, I don't think there's very few people that were here in the Americas anyway. Most of us come from immigrants, so I get it. And if you can help, help. But I always say help home first. Help those veterans. Help, like you said, help those veterans. This veterans that have, especially older veterans, and even the ones that's now had to endure a lot, fighting for our country. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people like that should be overlooked. I'm not talking about lazy folks that's just looking for assistance. I'm talking about every now and then when people have hard times, they get in situations of not by their doing, but just a situational thing that happens in life that may cause them to, not have the income that they need at the time. That's who I'm talking about. The people that have worked and will work, Uh, I don't know what is going on with my phone, but I might have to let me see. I might have to exit out and come back in because somebody is wanting to come up here and my phone. Okay, good. Hey, Rob. Okay, it's Rollo. What's poppin', Rollo?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Just fine. We're just having a conversation. Like I said, anybody's welcome to come up. What do you have to add to the conversation?
I just wanted to know how y'all was doing. I'm just listening. I just came back listening in. I was just taking care of some stuff, so I just came back inside right now.
Oh, it's all good, Rollo. Hey, salute for you jumping up, man. So where Selena left off, it's just a matter of she was asking me, just me as an immigrant, she was asking me, how do I feel? And I don't want to put words in your mouth, Miss Lady. Just how things are being dealt with as far as like illegal immigrants versus not taking care of home base. I'm just feeding that up. So my bad.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So my thing with the migrant situation is it's a political stance for the most part because a lot of the people in America is waking up for the most part and want to be back to self-sufficient and not depending on people who makes promises they can't keep. And the thing is, a lot of people is tired of the fear. See, when you're in fear and anxiety, or you're going through adversity, you tend to go down a dark path if you're not careful. So
Mm-hmm.
because of that, they see these people were willing to do anything to come here and to afford. They don't know any better. Just like how we didn't know any better for the most part when we were going to school. There were certain things that were true, and there were certain things that's not true. So we get
Right.
back to the basics of things, including learning how to get along with each other, talk with each other, put our differences to the side, and don't deal with fakeness. So what you're seeing is that a lot of people, a lot of people are starting to go back to what's important and not try to be
Mm-hmm.
involved in things that don't make sense. If you get what I'm saying. So they're using these
Right.
people just like how they kind of used us without knowing at the time. And it's the Most High that woke us up, whether you believe in the Most High or not. Somebody woke you up. I now don't be in fear when you wake up, embrace it, and get other people. You can't force it. That's another thing. See, the country and the world want to force people in fear now,
Mm-hmm.
and we are combating that. So
Okay.
a lot of the veterans been telling us for a long time what's really going on. It's just that we was into our own thing. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So now everybody's starting to see what's really going on. Why the country is where it's at? It's because of fear. And the more fear people present, the more entities, the more problems come in your state or your surrounding area or your environment. That includes military, economics, businesses, relationships, and the list goes on.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? If you can't hear me, let me know.
We can hear you.
You can.
No, you
Okay, you
back.
can. Okay, yeah, because I'm about to go and get my toes done. But hey Carl, how are you? Hey Young Riz, how are you? Thank you for coming through. But okay, well, hey, I respect your opinion on that. Um, what else I want to talk about this? So we talked about the immigrants. So what do y'all think about this? Now, Channel Forbes, I know you're not a religious person, but I want to ask you a question about the portals in Philadelphia, that the portals that
Okay.
they opened. I wanna start with you on that Channel Four.
I have no idea about it, so I can't speak on it. And that's just to be fair.
Okay, you haven't. Have you heard about it, Rollo?
I know that the fallen ones have came back on the earth because I had it was a I talked about it on my live when I heard the thing going boom 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 in Washington D.C., Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, L.A., and North Carolina. Everybody was hearing the boom 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 like the things are coming down on the earth. So yeah, they've been messing with something.
Okay. And for those who don't know, who is the follow one? Because some people don't know what you're talking about.
The fallen ones is the angels that came on the earth that made with the women and created the
Mhm.
giants.
Okay,
Okay.
so I don't know about Philadelphia. Now I have heard about something that was being developed somewhere in Europe where they actually opened up a where they were actually trying to open up a portal. I did not follow up too much on that, just like how China actually developed the second sun. Uh,
Mhm.
other than that, it's been nah. I didn't hear anything about it in Philadelphia, so I'm 100% ignorant to that. And I'm not gonna act like I know. So,
Well, that's fine. I was just kind of curious about your thoughts on it because I know you're not into that, anything, religious or anything, but spiritual or anything. So I was just trying to figure out your
no,
opinion on
not well. It's not to say that I'm not open to it, and I think you've heard me say this a few times. It's not that I'm 100% closed off to it, right?
it.
I will always say is like, look, if what you believe and what you move with, or what spirit that you move with, is makes you a better person, I'm all for it. I'll support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna downtrodden you on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just that I hate that people actually use that as a sword and a shield. You know, like, I think that's hypocritical. Because if you're gonna stand in that, if you're gonna stand in that grace, then stand in that grace, and please stand. You know,
Right.
uh, but unfortunately, we are literally at the time where science, and I hate to put it this way, is where science and magic mixes. You know,
Mhm.
so we are. It's weird, and I don't know how to absorb it as of yet. You know,
Mhm.
it's the best way that I can describe it because I'm baffled with some of the things that we could actually do right now.
Yeah.
Simple, and it's the best way that I could actually say it
Okay.
because we've had some situations where we just can't explain anything, and sometimes we make up our own stories. Is human nature, right? Just so we can sleep at night.
Well, it is a bit strange, right, that they would have a portal opening in Philadelphia, and they have one. They have the CERN. Where is the CERN? I know it's somewhere in Europe. I can't remember
It's
exactly.
in Switzerland. Switzerland.
Okay, so the CERN
Oh,
is in
so Raleigh, you looked it up. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
okay. So those are the two portals that I know of. There could be more that I'm not aware of. But my thing is, why? What is it? And people are not asking questions about why are you having a portal open um, in Philadelphia? Why are you having a portal open in in Switzerland? And you're trying to, I guess, allow other entities from another, you know, realm to come through this realm. Like I don't understand. And no people usually don't ask questions like, oh, it's just science. But why? What are they doing?
I think I have an answer for you on that because I did watch a video on YouTube about that. Uh, Basically, I forget which military started this. Rollo, please. It just sounds like you're a little bit of conspiracy theorist yourself, a little bit. Um, Not to say that I'm a big one, but the whole idea is basically be like the cartoons and stuff where you could literally just drop a whole army out of nowhere. And they actually tried it with ships before. They said it is documented. I'm still searching around for the proof about that. They tried it with a ship, and then when the ship disappeared, it was like okay. And then when the ship reappeared, the crew that was on the ship was pretty much melded into the metal of the ship. Some dark stuff, but some of the information is quite compelling. And they were working on this since like the 70s or the 80s, Rollo. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That sounds about right. I'm not gonna say a
You,
hundred percent.
but you've
It
heard
sounds
and
about
heard the
right
same,
around that time. It sounds about right. Yeah.
but you've seen and heard the same information. I'm just
I
paraphrasing.
know about. I know they mentioned about it also further than that with the Titanic, how it reappeared and disappeared in the ocean. That there's a warp, like in the movie Godzilla. There's an underworld Earth and it's an overworld Earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the actual theory because Kyrie Irving and them talk about it, which is correct. So there's a world on a world, and these things have been around since the beginning of time. And the reason why they're here is because everyone is being judged accordingly, even them.
I can't even say. I'm just seeing more and more interesting information that's just I don't know what to make of it. You know what I mean?
I
So
mean, I mean, if they say in the Bible, we will live in a time such as never before. So we live in a time such as never before that our ancestors and our great ones have shown through the sculpture of Egypt. When it comes to planet hell, there's different lavas of hell, there's different lavas of heavens. It's so much going on, and everything has alignment during the eclipse. So my thing is, we got to continue to do what we got to do. We're going to be seeing things that a lot of people may not be ready for. It might be in
Hey,
fear
what
of.
up?
I have seen vampires, werewolves in New York City. Different cultures, different entities roaming around. Me and my friend Ethan. 15 years ago, we were seeing people with barcodes. So
Well,
they've been here for a long time. It's just that when the time comes, they have to show themselves. Just like in the movie They Live. They have to show themselves.
Interesting. What's up,
hey,
Riaz?
hey, what up, though?
Okay, what do you have to add to this, young man?
I agree with what he's saying now. And yes, when you're saying like different levels of heaven, different levels of hell, yeah, there's about there's 7 levels of heaven though. So basically my faith is there's 7 levels. When you reach the seventh level, that's when you meet your creator face to face. So there's a different level though. So 7 of those. And the last level of heaven is when you meet your creator face to face, literally. Like it's so beautiful though when you actually literally meet face to face. Seventh level of heaven and the seventh level of hell or Jahannam no is the most painful and the most deadliest punishment you can ever receive. Yeah, so Ralo, I get what you mean because I'm a Muslim. So when you explain that concept to me, it's kind of what I believe in, though. So when you explain that concept to me, it's very similar to what you're saying.
I wanted him to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Huh? No, Mister. I wanted him to do it. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'm
in,
using my
but that's
telephone.
interesting. Um,
But anyway, go ahead.
I never
Yeah,
really subscribed too much to. I never subscribed too much to it, so I'm not gonna act like I'm educated on the goddamn topic. Just is what it is, you know.
okay.
Just being honest,
Yeah,
just being honest and respectful to other people's, religion. You know what I mean? To a
okay.
degree. I mean, obviously we go, I mean, the whole thing is just going to be a whole long debate. You know what I mean? Because you talk about the Bible versus the Quran versus you know what I mean, like whatever scriptures.
Yeah.
But I do see a lot of similarities that's in there. So I told myself a while back I was going to step all the way back from it because some people do take it to extremes, and I think
Mm,
we're literally at a time where we need to stop doing that.
okay.
Just
I
have a
agree
better.
with you to that extent, though. I try to be as moderate when it comes to that type of thing. That's why I've been advised though not to always check it all the time and stuff like that. So when you say it like that, I get you on that though.
I
And
But I always welcome new information. Don't get it twisted. I always
yeah,
welcome information. So
of course. But you know, like what is said now has been predicted for like over 1400 years ago, or even before that. But I say for me and my faith, they probably predicted that all the way back in 1400 years ago. It's just that when the prophet in my faith, when he was preaching all this information, he put it in according to that time, according to their
right,
time and stuff like that. Like he
language
breaks
is
it down in
different.
metaphors according to the timeline. Like some of what they describe in there and stuff like that, like the metaphors he uses there, that's just technically some of the technology, though what he's describing long way into the future we have now, what he's describing to his people in his time was basically metaphors, though, according to what they is, because they're from a different time.
Exactly.
Okay. What?
You ever heard?
Let me get. Let me
Have
have
you
Miss
heard?
Miss Coco. I'm sorry for interrupting, but can I,
Um,
Miss Coco, come up, join us. Hey, Miss Skinny, how are you?
I was about to
Miss
ask a
Co-
question. Is like, is anybody here? Well, since Maria's brought it up, which is some good points. You ever heard of Nostradamus?
Yes, I have, but I'm a Muslim, so what he says, though, yeah, it is, though.
Wait, repeat that. I didn't hear.
I'm a Muslim.
Hmm.
I'm a Muslim, so I've heard of him though.
Look him up.
Oh, I've heard of Nostradamus though, literally. I've seen videos of people explain who he is. He's known as that guy who does predictions though. I've heard of him and I've seen people literally talk about all the predictions he have. I've seen content on him now.
Okay, cool. All right. So, what's your thoughts on him?
I think that he was just predicting those, so like I think that he was blessed or something with that information. Creator gave him that information. It's just that to him, he wasn't really aware of who gave him that information. It's just that he was making predictions, which is right though. But I feel like he was blessed with information, though. Like even if he wasn't the same faith as me, even if we weren't the same, it's just deep down inside like that type of consciousness or spirit or whatever though. I feel like he was blessed with information. That's what I'm gonna see as he's just blessed.
Right. Because I always thought that was weird. It's like, wait, how did you do this? It's like,
It can be weird though, T. It can be, but at the same time though, like it's a deeper level of consciousness though that we haven't reached or we don't really know. So when people think it's kind of weird, at the same time though, some people think it's weird. It's not though. It's just probably a different level of consciousness that most of us don't tap into right now.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
My bad, Selena. I just wanted to ask that question real quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say one more thing before I go, because I got things to take care of tomorrow. Appreciate y'all
Okay.
having me on. So with the Nostradamus thing, I mean, a lot of the stuff he got from different books, and he was part of that particular group at the time. So a lot of them do be knowing a lot more stuff than we do, even the people that's quote unquote in control. That's why they have to show you through movies, through certain events, what to expect. We just can't be in fear. We got to do what we got to do in the meantime. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for having me on, Selena,
Okay.
and
Have a
everybody in
good
the chat.
day. Have a good
I'm going to
day.
listen to y'all.
Appreciate you, Rollo.
All right,
Have a
y'all.
good
Take it
day,
easy.
Raleigh.
All right.
Miss Amber, how you
Hey
doing?
Amber, how are you?
Hey, Amber, welcome up.
I'm just coming on, so I think y'all are talking about.
We
I'm
talking about
echoing.
we're talking about whatever you want to talk about. This is just random topics. And I'm letting people just talk whatever they want to. I'm at the
Miss Selena, you're mad
Selena,
muffled.
you're not my toes so
Let me.
you can say what you want to say.
Am I echoing?
It might. Is it me?
Selena, you're muffled, and Amber, you are very, very, very somewhere in a pillow somewhere. But I can barely hear
Can
you.
you hear me now?
I
A little
can
bit.
hear you, but at the same time, you're kind of a bit muffled, like you're a little bit matrix-ish. A little bit in the
Oh,
matrix, but your audio is okay though. I can hear you
I can hear
properly
you
and everything.
properly.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me,
Much,
but
Amber's much
yeah.
better now. Amber's much better now. I hear her.
Um,
Am I muffled?
um, I said you can talk
Selena's
about whatever
Selena's dealing with a
you can
lot of
talk about.
background noise, so that's kind of crazy. Uh, Amber, can you
Yeah,
speak on
I'm
that?
doing. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because I think that I can't. I'm at the nail shop,
Oh,
so
nah, you busy, you busy, busy. You can't
Oh,
do that.
okay. Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna go ahead
No
and end
problem.
it. But
Okay, no problem.
because you're okay, because you're hearing so much background noise. So, but I appreciate everybody that came up. Amber, did you have anything, last thing that you want to say before I end?
Amber left.
I
Amber
think
left.
she
Okay.
left though. Guess my last word though is thanks for having me up, and I'm very grateful to my creator for actually letting me, recover so quick from that staph infection I had 3 weeks ago. I nearly could have ended up in the hospital because of it, but I recovered quick enough, during that 3 week period, and I gotten so much better.
Well, I'm glad you did. Okay. Really glad that you're
Thank you.
here, and that you're doing better. Okay. So, everybody, thank you for coming up. I appreciate everybody for putting their input. Like I said, this is just random topics, whatever, that was going to come up. It could have came up today, but unfortunately, I had decided I want to get my toes done. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to end this live, and maybe I'll come back live again tonight and talk about some more interesting things. But for right now, you guys be blessed, and thank you for your time. Even if it wasn't just pressing the like button, coming through, giving me a view, I appreciate everything you guys do. Really, I do. Thank you, mods, for being here. And yeah, and remember, guys, if nobody else don't appreciate you, Selena, love you to Reese's Pieces. I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
Peace.
Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove my
Welcome to
worth.
Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers, just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.